On everyone, hope you're having an incredible day. My name is Dan. Welcome to the trading channel. This channel is about cryptocurrency, my personal trades, and what I'm doing, what I think the market's going to go, and where things are headed. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you my trades, where I'm at right now, because things are a bit down. So I think to know, what to do in this kind of time is important. So I'm going to share with you exactly what I'm doing, my plan of attack at the end of the video. It's going to take a few seconds for me to explain. We're going to get to a little bit of news here, and then we're going to jump into where I think things are headed. So cryptocurrency lending seeing growth fueled by shadow banks analysis. Cryptocurrency lending is growing at a fast clip as modern lending markets get transformed with the spread of shadow banks in the East and the evolution of credit lenders in the West. So if you read this and you go down, basically DeFi is what it's talking about. DeFi lending, cryptocurrency lending, where you can lend your Bitcoin and Ethereum out to people, and you get a higher percentage than if you would keep it in the bank, because the bank is not going to give you 1%. They're going to give you like 0.01 or something. It's incredibly low. Maybe if you go with a bank like Simple Bank, you might be able to squeeze out 2%, but in DeFi you can get up to 8% a year on your cryptocurrency. So this is going to keep happening, and I think that the cryptocurrency, it's only a matter of time before it puts the regular conventional banking system completely out of business. I mean, I don't see how you can compete with this, because with smart contracts, right, you're not having to keep the electricity on, the water turned on in these facilities, these banking facilities. It's all done without any brick and mortar institutional locations. So you're able to just keep the fees low and get more money and make more money for your cryptocurrency, and the people that are borrowing are borrowing at a much lower rate than what the banks are going to actually give you. Plus, since it's a smart contract, you don't have to worry about it being manipulated, or you can see what's going on behind the scenes. A lot of these banking institutions, you don't actually know what is going on. So a little bit of scandalous news here. Apple actually stopping people from earning money during recession, cryptocurrency exchange alleges. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong criticized Apple Incorporated on Saturday, saying the latter was stymieing its efforts to let its app users earn money using cryptocurrency. What happened? Armstrong said that Cupertino, California-based technology giant was restricting the cryptocurrency exchange desk from adding new types of services to its app. Brian tweeting out, "We've tried discussing this through regular channels with Apple, and I reached out directly to leadership to request a dialogue, but we seem to be at a dead end. Here is the issue. Apple was told us we cannot add the following functionality in our iOS apps: the ability to earn money using cryptocurrency, and the ability to access decentralized finance apps, sometimes called DeFi apps or dApps. Why would Apple want to prevent people from earning money during the recession? They seem to not be okay with it if it uses cryptocurrency. I'm not sure why," Armstrong wrote, alluding to the functionality of their Coinbase earn product. "We sometimes end up in a bizarre negotiations with them, modifying the product and asking users to jump through hoops, do a task on the mobile app, reward, to comply with the guidelines used to go at." Okay. It does not surprise or shock me that Apple would do something like this. Why? Because I think Apple, like Facebook's launching Libra, they're launching their own coin. I think Apple's eventually going to launch their own coin, or they're working on it, or they're doing something behind the scenes where they want to become their own financial institution. Think about this for a second. If and when Facebook launches Libra, it's going to make them insanely powerful. Facebook already knows everything you say and think. They already know your political situation. They keep data on everything you click on. Okay, they know everything you scroll through on Instagram. They know your buying habits. They know more about you than you probably know about yourself. So when they have control of your money, essentially through Libra, then they can control people to such a degree. It's scary. It's frightening, and it would not surprise me if Apple wants to do the same thing. So if they're going to launch their product, which I think Apple's going to launch an Apple coin or some sort of Apple thing, that seems to be where it's going. Amazon might launch their thing too as well. Why would they give you access to something that's competing with that? It would make more sense to wait, launch your Apple coin or Apple Pay or what. They already have Apple Pay, but have your cryptocurrency, integrated into that, and then give you the ability to choose from like Bitcoin or Ethereum. But first promote theirs on a heads up basis, and then just say, and then people ask, why are you not allowing people to use cryptocurrency or earn money from DeFi? They can say, oh well, it's a alleged scam, big bad scary, only big bad scary monster, like everyone say it's scammy, but really the real scam is what they're doing. Anyway, vast majority of cyber attacks on cloud servers aim to mine cryptocurrency. An analysis of 1 year's worth of cyber attacks recorded in cloud honeypot servers reveals that the vast majority of hackers target cloud infrastructure with the purpose of deploying crypto mining malware rather than exfiltrate sensitive corporate information, set up DDoS infrastructure, and other forms of cybercrime. So, if you read through this, basically, we are going to see more and more and more cyber attacks in the cryptocurrency space. We're going to see, people taking servers and using them for malicious activities. The reason is because cryptocurrency, if you can get it, if you can mine it, if you can steal it, if you can do whatever you want with it, it really does give you freedom, and it gives you power because you have freedom over your own money. You have freedom, you have control over your own money, and people want that. Not just criminals, but just everybody just wants that. So if you have something that's that powerful, a technology that really has that much freedom attached to it, it's going to attract nefarious activities. It's going to attract people who aren't, don't have the best intentions. So this doesn't surprise me, and we're going to see more and more of this. That's why it's imperative to keep your cryptocurrency safe. Make sure you have a ledger. Click the affiliate link in the description so you can get your own ledger so that you can keep your coins safe. It's not safe to keep them on your phone because what if you lose your phone? It's not safe to keep them in a piece of paper because, what if your house burns? You keep them on a ledger. That is, to me, I think the safest place to keep them. And don't fall for these scams. You gotta be careful. If someone's telling you to send one Ethereum, they're gonna send you 10 back. It's a scam. That is a scam. So, as these attacks, as the nefarious activities increase, you have to be one step ahead and be smarter. So let's dive into it. This Fedcoin. We all knew this was coming. A new scheme of tyranny and poverty. In some Congress members, if some Congress members get their way, the Federal Reserve may soon be able to track many of your purchases in real time and share that information with government agencies. This is just one of the problems with the proposed digital dollar, or Fedcoin. Fedcoin was initially included in the first coronavirus spending bill, while the proposal was dropped from the final version of the bill. There is still great interest in Fedcoin on Capitol Hill. Some progressives have embraced Fedcoin as a way to provide Americans with a universal basic income. Nothing is free, keep that in mind. Both the Senate Banking Committee and the House Financial Services Committee held hearings on Fedcoin in June. This is the first step toward making Fedcoin a reality. So this is how they're going to sell it to you, okay? They're going to sell it on get your universal basic income, right? So if you want this, and who doesn't want universal basic income, you're going to have to get it in the form of Fedcoin. And this is where they're headed. Why are they headed in this direction? And I'll tell you exactly why. If you can completely control someone's money, if you can fiscally control somebody, right? If you can make it to where everything they're spending their money on, then what you can do also? You can shut people out of the system if they don't comply with you, if they don't comply with the mainstream narrative, if they're not going around saying rioters are good, looters are good, Antifa's good, and Orange Man bad. If they're not echoing that sentiment, that mainstream sentiment, guess what you can do? You can say, well, you're a Nazi, and we can just shut you off. We can delete you from the system, and that's where this is headed. That's why this says the progressives aka the left, aka the same people that are bailing out Antifa looters. Check that out, Kamala bailing out Antifa looters. This is not a political channel, but this is what's actually happening. Okay, do your research, think for yourself. They, if they can control everything you do on a financial basis, we're basically in dystopia, because I mean, yeah, they have so much control. If they can control the money, they know where it's going. You're not going to be able to, if they want to keep people from buying cryptocurrency, they just press a button. More cash. I mean, then you better, be a good boy or girl and do exactly what they say, or not going to be good for you. So we're seeing two parallels. We're seeing the free system, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies, and then we're seeing the rise of the zombie totalitarian system, which is going to be Fedcoin. And it's scary because a lot of people are not in this system. If you know about crypto and you're in this system, good for you. If you're in this system and you can't get to this system, and eventually I think they're going to make it harder and harder to get over to the system with Fedcoin, at the advent of Fedcoin. But if you can't get to this system and you're stuck in this system, think about it. You're stuck in a system where they can just take your money with taxes. If with Fedcoin, they can just take your money with taxes, right? They don't have to sit back and wait for tax. They can just take the money with taxes. They can print an unlimited amount of it. They can stop you from making purchases that they don't like or they deem nefarious. They can influence your voting habits, right? They say, oh, well, you'll get, whatever party's in charge, you'll get incentivized to vote a certain way. So then they can basically eliminate the two-party system, and they can you just have one party maintain control. This can actually happen with Fedcoin. It can. Yes, it can. If you don't think it can, then you need to do some research, because they will have this kind of power if they do have a Fedcoin. So anyway, let's dive right into the trades. So SRK is taking a delve. What are we doing? Well, I am buying personally, because now is a terrific buying opportunity. I sold a few million. I think I sold $1 million there and then $1 million there. So when I bought back in. So our bag is pretty full, and I think I have another buy somewhere down there as well. But this chart likes to do the pattern. It starts ranging higher. It was ranging there, and that was higher than there, and then it started ranging here, and that was higher than here, and then it ranged there, and now it looks like it might start ranging there, which is a little bit higher than here. So we're gradually, we keep having these bursts, and then we'll come back down and we'll range, and then we have these bursts, and then we come back down and then we range. And those ranges, that's a good time to collect and stack. And then when it bursts, that's when you make a large portion of your money. And you can keep buying back in as it levels up higher, using the ladder stack method. But so I have sells all the way up for if and when we get another massive spike. We're going to be in a great place with this chart. So that's what I'm doing right now, buying back in and hanging up my sells further up. So not too much going on right here with these other charts. We have VeChain that we're in, and we're just kind of waiting for it to either drop or go up a little bit higher. ZIL to BTC, we're trading this as well, and we have a lot in the bag, and things look just kind of petering around right now. Not a lot of mega moves up. The market's a bit down right now. Not a big deal. This is portfolio building, so we're in coins that we're moving in and out of different positions at all times to continue and gradually grow our portfolio. So on days where you wake up and you got a big spike up and you made a ton of money, you get excited. But I've seen this stuff so much that it's like it's just expected. It's just business as usual. It just moves. The market just moves in these directions, and they always repeat the same patterns. And once you understand those patterns, and how to predict those patterns, like I teach in my course, then you can just sit back and collect. You can just sit back and make money. It's just really that easy. So I can't tell you how much free link I've made from this link chart. It's just insane. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I'm more or less a Bitcoin maximalist, I will say. I do believe in other projects, but I think long term, I think Bitcoin is going to really be kind of it. But anyway, I'm going to stop the video here. That's what I'm doing right now in the current market with the coins kind of petering out, going down. Yeah, I don't get upset when dips happen. They happen. It is what it is. Nothing goes straight up. And in fact, if it did go straight up, I'd be probably, and never came back for a correction, I'd probably be like, that would be like a major indicator of a scam. So I'd be selling out of it anyway. All right, I'm going to hop off here. Smash subscribe and hit the notification bell if you like this kind of content. Until next time, peace.